Hey guys, welcome to Impact. So you would have found that already solution potachi plus subject-wise discussion videos are being uploaded. So in this video, we look at geography questions. So before we go into the paper and discuss the questions, so overall paper pati பார்த்தோம் அப்படின்னா, what one thing that we can say for sure with respect to UPSC is they are listening and they are watching us. What is the student community thinking? What are they saying regarding their papers? So they have come out with a wonderful strategy. Last year in the one pair, two pair only few da irundhathu. But this year I think around 45 to 50 questions are there. So it shows they are evolving. So idhukku thagundha mari we will also evolve in the future. But it shows why UPSC is UPSC. So regarding the cutoff, it is largely expected to go down this year. Last year mari irukadhu, adha vida at least 6 to 7 marks it is expected to go down. So here and again in this paper, what they have told is the technique, elimination, all that nothing will work. You prepare hard. Adha vechi you try to answer the questions. So this is a general analysis of the paper. So adukku mela nama subject is geography paathom appadina. So they have clearly moved beyond NCERT. Map based questions is again making a comeback konjam in a large way. They are going beyond NCERTs. Himalayas patti pesnalo illa or mountain chain patti pesnalo in pudu NCERT is grossly insufficient. So they are going the thandi in-depth knowledge that is they are asking or the paper demands it. Plus current affairs emphasis is also there. There is for example, let's say there is an issue on rare earth metals. There is some issue going on comparing to India, China. Somewhere in your editorial, you mentioned that UPSC has asked those questions also. So the paper, it is yes getting difficult. UPSC is proving why they are UPSC, also known as Unpredictable Service Commission. So let's look at this paper. So first statement, Jhelum passes through Ular Lake. Yes, a direct statement from NCERT, correct. Second one, Krishna River directly feeds Koleru. So இங்க வந்து இந்த directly அப்படிங்கிற வேர்டு வந்து இம்பார்ட்டன்ட். ஸோ எவ்வளோ பர்டிகுலரா யூபிஎஸ்சி இந்த ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் கொடுத்துருக்காங்க அப்படின்னா, கொலேரு லேக்குக்கு there are some smaller rivulets, smaller streams which connect Krishna River and which feeds Koleru River, but Krishna River does not directly feed Koleru. So you look at the depth that UPSC is going into these type of these statements. So this statement is wrong. Third statement, meandering of Gandak River formed Kanwar Lake. Yes, it is correct. So here again, these two statements are largely not from NCERT. Idukku current affairs plus we need background knowledge also. So next, Kamaraj Port. So first port registered as a company, yes, correct. Public company registered பண்ணாங்க 1956ல. Second one, India's large Mundra port is first or largest privately owned port. That is correct. Third one, largest container port in India's Jawaharlal Nehru port in Mumbai. It is not Vizag. So answer is B. Next, third question. So jackfruit. So question on the deciduous tree. So teak mohua. இது ரெண்டுமே வந்து you would have seen NCERT நல்லா படிச்சிருந்தீங்க அப்படின்னா you would have found these two things. So here the question will be only on jackfruit. Again, jackfruit, if you had if you are living in North India, if you have friends living in North India, they would have said that we have never had the jackfruit per se. Fruit சாப்பிட்டதில்ல, we only eat the seeds. அதை குக் பண்ணி தான் சாப்பிட்டுருக்கோம் அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. It is because jackfruit doesn't grow there. அது particularly a tropical evergreen tree, jackfruit. So especially in the northernmost areas எல்லாம் அது வந்து வளராது. So this statement here only two are correct. Next, fourth one, India has more arable land than China. India is a country which has the highest arable land anywhere in the world. So it is correct. Second statement, the proportion of irrigated area in India is more. Yes, this is also correct. So third statement, if you have been reading the papers, following news over the last 1 or 2 years, in the statement kandipa vandirukum paper la, and plus our any comparison between India and China international affairs, you would have found that our agriculture is not as productive as China. China's agriculture is much more productive than India. So this statement is definitely wrong. First two are right. Next, which of the following is an example of repeated falls in sea level giving rise to present day extensive marshland? This is the example. நம்ம வந்து ராஜஸ்தான் எடுத்தோம் அப்படின்னா, அகைன் நம்ம வந்து கிளாஸ்ல பார்த்துருப்போம் that Rajasthan was once under the sea அப்படிங்கிறதெல்லாம். So the Ran of Kutch area அப்படிங்கிறது it is nothing but the southernmost part of Rajasthan. So Ran of Kutch பார்த்தீங்க அப்படின்னா தெரிஞ்சிருக்கும், it is almost like a desert, but it is not like a desert. So it is this area which has seen repeated sea rise and sea fall, and it has given rise to this topography. So the answer is D. மரக்கம் தமிழ்நாடுல இருக்கு, நௌபாடா ஆந்திர பிரதேஷ்ல இருக்கு, பித்தர்கனிகா இஸ் இன் ஒரிசா. Next, illuminate and rutile. So it is ore for titanium. It's a factual question. Next, about 3/4 of the world's cobalt, a metal required for manufacture of batteries for electric motors, produced by Democratic Republic of Congo. Again, a factual question. Next one, which of the following is a part of Congo Basin? So I think last year or the year before, again Africa or major river system கொடுத்து அது எங்க எண்ட் ஆகும் அப்படின்னு கேட்டிருந்தாங்க UPSC. But if you are looking at this question, you can see that UPSC is starting to probe much deeper. So Congo எங்க எந்தெந்த கண்ட்ரீஸ்குள்ள போகுங்கலாம், it is we have to study now. It is, yes, UPSC is telling, yes, we have to go into this step and we have to remember this. In the அளவுக்கு depth last few years, particularly geography illa, but now they have started probing again. So answer here again, another factual question is Cameroon. Next, Amarkantak Hills are at confluence? No, it is not at a confluence of Vindhya and Satpura. It is located in the eastern part. It is a source of Narmada river. Next, Billigiri Rangan எங்க இருக்கு அப்படின்னு பார்த்தோம்னா, ஈஸ்டர்ன் காட்ஸ் அருணாச்சல் பிரதேஷ் ஆந்திர பிரதேஷ்ல இருக்கு. அதோட ஒன் ஆஃப் த ரேஞ்ச், அந்த ரேஞ்சுக்கு பேர் தான் பில்லிகிரி ரங்கன். ஸோ இட் இஸ் நாட் பார்ட் ஆஃப் சத்புரா ரேஞ்ச். செஷாசலம் வந்து பேப்பர்ல நிறைய வாட்டி வந்திருக்கும். எதுக்கு அப்படின்னா ரெட் ஸ்டாண்டர்ஸ்க்காக வந்திருக்கும். ஸோ செஷாசலம் இதை பேஸ் பண்ணி ஆல்ரெடி ஒரு கொஸ்டின் கேட்டிருக்காங்க UPSC முன்னாடி. ஸோ இதுல பார்த்தோம் அப்படின்னா constitutes the southern most part of Western Ghats அப்படின்னு கேட்டிருக்காங்க. No, it is Eastern Ghats. So anybody who had read that red sanders, they would know this is in Andhra Pradesh. So Andhra Pradeshக்கும் Western Ghats-க்கும் பெருசா சம்பந்தம் இல்லை. So in this answer is D. Next, East-West corridor. East-West corridor connects Porbandar and Silchar. So first statement is wrong. Second statement, while Moray in Manipur is correct, Chiang Mai in the city is wrong. Yes, it is a trilateral highway between India, Thailand and Myanmar. Again, this is one more question to see where or UPSC, how deep UPSC has started going and probing into the questions. Next, BCIM corridor connects Varanasi with coming in China. Usually, முதல்ல வந்து UPSC வந்து there is people say that UPSC ஒரு ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் கொடுத்துருந்தாங்கன்னா அந்த ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் வந்து பாதி கரெக்டா இருக்கும், பாதி தப்பா இருக்காது. இந்த மாதிரிலாம் கொடுக்க மாட்டாங்க UPSC அப்படின்லாம் ஒரு டாக் இருந்தது. பட் நோ, UPSC இஸ் டெல்லிங் அந்த மாதிரி ஏகப்பட்ட கொஸ்டின் ஆல்ரெடி நம்ம பார்த்துட்டோம். UPSC இஸ் டெல்லிங் நத்திங் டூயிங். ஸோ தே ஆர் பிரேக்கிங் எவ்ரி வாட் எவர் சோ கால்டு டாக் இஸ் கோயிங் ஆன் among our community. ஸோ ஹியர் வாரணாசிக்கும் BCM காரிடாருக்கும் சம்பந்தம் இல்லை. It starts from Kolkata in India. So here again, all the statements are wrong. Next, India, despite having uranium, depends on coal. Yes, correct. Coal based, most of the UPSC aspirants will know it is coal based. Still, our power production is happening. Overall, renewable is growing and growing, but still around 55% is being met by coal. Nuclear energy is a very small composition of it. Uranium enriched to the extent of 60%, no, not necessary. Uranium or 2 to 3% enriched பண்ணாலே போதும். So here answer is C. Statement 1 is correct, statement 2 is incorrect. இது வந்து ஒரு static based question. Next, marsupials. They are not naturally found in India. Marsupials அப்படின்னா representative species is a kangaroo. The animals which carry their young ones in a pouch immediately after birth. So there, yes, first statement is correct. Second statement, they can only thrive in mountain grasslands. No, you can, the kangaroo, அதோட color, brown color, again, pictures எல்லாம் ஞாபகம் வந்தது அப்படின்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா, you would have seen it ஒரு dry ஏரியால தான் போற மாதிரி பார்த்துருப்பீங்க. So it grow or it lives in a dry habitat, not in mountain grasslands. So second statement is wrong. First statement is correct. Next, invasive species specialist group develops the database. It is given by IUCN, a factual question. Next, consider the following fauna, which are nocturnal. So these are all difficult questions. So here the answer, it's again a factual based question. Lion-tailed macaw, you can see it, I see it in the mornings. If you are lucky enough and if you are near Nilgiris, Western Ghats, you can sight this animal. The other two, they are nocturnal. Next, waggle dance, again a difficult question. It is exhibited by honeybees. Next, again, which of the following makes a tool with a stick to scrap insects from hole in a tree or a log of wood? It is orangutan. So here again, with respect to Earth's atmosphere, IR, particularly IR infrared radiation patti or question. Infrared radiation constitutes roughly 2/3 of insulation. இது பார்க்கும்போதே தெரியுது இந்த statement is wrong. Third statement, again, total amount, first statement, total amount of insulation received at the equator is roughly about 10 times that of received at the poles. No, that is wrong. Third statement, they are largely, infrared is largely absorbed by water vapor, concentrated. That is correct. Next, infrared are part of visible spectrum. Visible spectrum அப்படிங்கிறது blue, green, red. So visible spectrum அப்படின்னா நம்ம பார்க்க முடியும். Again, if you had that previous generation of mobile phones, IR அப்படின்னு ஒன்று சொல்லுவாங்க. That is using IR ரெண்டு ஃபோனுக்கு நடுவில் transfers பண்ணுவாங்க. So today WhatsApp has come, today Bluetooth has come. Even Bluetooth is not being used much, but எல்லாம் நெட்டோ இல்லை வாட்ஸ்அப் வச்சு எல்லாம் மாத்திக்கிறாங்க. So at that time you see people will be transferring with IR. So அப்போ IR பார்த்திருந்தீங்க அப்படின்னா you would have known that IR is not visible to the eye. Next, soil in tropical rainforest is rich in nutrients. See, this is again taken from NCERT. See, it is not rich in nutrients. மழை நிறைய வர nutrients எல்லாம் அடிச்சுட்டு போயிடும். That is why if you see a tropical place like Andaman and Nicobar, இங்க milk productivity is very less. Why milk productivity is very less அப்படின்னா, it will, poor soils will give rise to poor nutrient based grasses. Now that will again give rise to poor milk yield, poor nutrition in milk. So first statement is wrong. Second statement, high temperature and moisture of causes organic matter, again taken from NCERT. Here microorganisms thrive பண்ண ரெண்டு வேணும், high temperature and high moisture. அப்பதான் அதோட மெட்டபாலிசம் ஸ்பீட் அப் ஆகும். இது ரெண்டுமே tropical இதுல இருக்கு. So first statement is wrong, second statement is right. Next, temperature contrast between oceans and continents is greater during summer. No, during summer, even though water gets heated slowly, it retains the heat for a long time. அதாவது specific heat அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. So summerல அப்படி இருக்கிறனால even during the night time or in general அவ்வளோ சீக்கிரம் heat lose பண்ணாது. So the contrast between water and land is very less or comparatively less. But during the winter, it is high. So first statement, I think, sorry, I marked it wrong here. Their answer is D. So next, 65. In a seismograph, P waves are recorded, again taken from NCERT. primary waves are recorded earlier than S waves. They are the first to reach the surface. Second statement is also taken from NCERT. Both are here, both are right. So that's all with the geography part. So stay tuned for discussion on upcoming or the other subjects like IR, economy, etc. Thank you, guys.